So I'm gonna do a puppet show, and the puppet show characters would be Froggy, SpongeBob, and me, the narrator. And sometimes it would be a bit humorous, and sometimes it would be serious. So, yeah. One day, SpongeBob and Froggy were gonna go camping, and then it started raining tremendously, and raining. So then, it was so foggy, they could not see. They could not find their way. Not even a little tiny peep of anything. So they one time, and then Froggy said, "What if we use it? We have to use our nose." But SpongeBob said, "I don't know how would that work." And then Froggy said, "Well, actually, I don't really know because, yeah, one time my teacher just told me that they use a different sense when you can't use your eyes." And then he tried using his eyeglass, his glass thing. He put it on his eye and it did nothing. But he kept it there so no water would go in his eye. Okay, so, but SpongeBob was used to getting water in his eye because he lives under the sea. But then he went up for some reason and somehow he could breathe. So, yeah. And then they said camp, but it was very wet, so they had to sleep for days. Days. I say days. Raining and raining and raining. And then SpongeBob became sick and tired. So then he tried to get an umbrella, but he didn't have one. So he had to make it out of a stick and a leaf. A leaf. So then they had to come cutting down leaves and making sure they don't bump into very dangerous trees. They were in Australia, the place where everything can kill you, including trees. Yes, that is a fact. So then they were looking out for extremely dangerous trees, like trees, and very dangerous. There are very dangerous trees in the way. So then they finally found a tree with leaves. Sadly, there were no leaves. There were not many leaves. It was a mystery why. So one day they found some kind of tower, and they had no idea what the tower was doing there. And SpongeBob said, why is there a giant tower right over there? I don't know, said Froggy. And Froggy was, I don't know what Froggy was saying. And then they decided to go to the tower. Hoo, 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 hoo. And then they made it. And then there were some guards blocking the tower. There were so many guards. And then luckily SpongeBob had a stick. Just a stick. But then he turned on this, and then the stick somehow turned into a sword. And then he fought. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. And then Froggy wanted to join, so he got his stick and he could fight them. And then he went to the second part, and then the dudes had actual real armor, not just plastic armor. Yeah, and I didn't tell you on the other one they had just plastic armor. And then they had real iron armor. It was very dangerous. So SpongeBob, he came with an idea. He would throw sticks at the swords so the swords were not sharp. And then they used armor made from wood. And then the swords were so dull that they could not cut sticks. So then they made it to the next part, but then they had diamond swords. Diamond, I say. So they couldn't just use sticks, they had to use stones. But SpongeBob didn't have any stones. So then the army attacked. And then they couldn't do anything about it, which was very sad. And they also had diamond armor, so yeah, they couldn't do anything about it. Which was very sad because, yeah, something happened, blah, 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 blah. And then they were casted into a cave. And then SpongeBob was playing Minecraft in real life because he had a pickaxe. He made a pickaxe with sticks, made from sticks, you know. And then he broke the oars, and then he got a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword and diamond armor for both of them. Somehow. And then, after days they got it, so, yeah, it kind of took a long time. And then, after that, and then the sun was coming up. Yay! It's finally nighttime. I don't have to fight any monsters. Yay! And then they came back, and then they defeated the people with diamond armor. Because SpongeBob was a very trained spider, somehow. And then they used that piggyback ride. The piggyback ride. And then Froggy charged at them. And then he shot them with his bow. And then they went back into the cave. And then they found a secret laboratory. A laboratory. And then they found this kind of laser sword thing. And then SpongeBob took it. And they also saw this machine that makes they shoot laser eyes. But then the guard will come. Yes. And then where did he come? The guard, he came. He couldn't let them just take the weapons. SpongeBob hit with the diamond sword. And then he used the laser sword. Come back. Come here and fight me. But then he had laser armor. Hey, ding, ding, ding. Hiya, bum, 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 bum. Pew, 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 pew. Ding, 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 ding. Bing, bing, bing. He didn't notice it. And then he didn't notice the missile. And then Froggy needed. And then it stabbed him. It stabbed him right in the neck. whole. Wait, can you? Huh? And then they defeated the god. And then he used it. And then they got the weapons. The laser shooting eye thing that has an orange on top of it. And then the laser sword. And then they went back to defeat the guys. Oh, yay! And then they could defeat 3 more levels with these weapons. But then they became useless when they had reinforced laser-proof armor. Oh no, SpongeBob said it was no use. And then Froggy said, and then there was some kind of rolling ball, which didn't do anything. Please don't do that. And then the weapons were useless. They went back into the cave, and then they found some kind of blacksmith. And then they got laser-proof armor. Reinforced laser-proof armor. And then, luckily, he had a diamond sword still. Didn't know that. He still has a diamond sword, okay? Just in case. Because he knew this moment would happen. So then he had to hit them with the diamond sword. He had to use the diamond sword. Well, the armor wasn't as good as stronger against lasers than actual diamond swords. So then, they finally made it to final level. And then there was a dragon, a giant dragon monster thing that was called the Dragon of Space and Time. And then they had to fight with the laser. They shot the missile. Oh, ooh, ah, that tickles. They just said the dragon, and then hop. Oh, that was painful. Why would you do such a thing? Froggy was like, that actually did some damage. Just gonna lie. Ow. I'm still alive. Did you know that? You can't just destroy a dragon like that. And then fly. Whoa. They survived somehow. And then they shot the final blow at the eye. That's finished. Dun 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 dun.